Well, he's out on the town and living it up on High Street this morning. We're talking about Cory McCloskey, who is there live. And what will you be consuming here, bud?
What was that, Celeste?
What will you be consuming?
Oh my gosh, wait till you see the spread that Chef Jorge has for us. But you're right, we're at Humble Bistro. We're on High Street, which is just north of the 101, between 56th Street and Tatum. Easy to find. You can always see it just off the freeway. And the vibe in here is so fun. It comes with Riley, and it also comes with Chef Jorge. And thanks to both of you for getting up early. And thanks for laying out such a beautiful spread of food for us. How do you describe what happens here in the bistro? What's your philosophy of food?
Well, first, it's about the ingredients, right? It's good ingredients in the plates, but also treated correctly. But it has an European, old school flair, with a little bit of Latin influence, right? You have to have it. We call it the new American cuisine.
Okay.
It's a melting pot of the culture of America.
Well,
exactly how
well, there's certainly, you've got dozens and dozens of flavors from which to choose. Oh, just so everybody knows at home, both Jorge and I are vaccinated, so everything's cool. Get your vaccination, then you can relax the way we are right now. But we'll take us on a little tour. Show us what we're looking at here.
Okay, so let's start over here. This is the Moles and Frites. This is the national dish from Belgium. It comes with
These
French fries.
French fries you're talking
And you
about?
have mussels with a little bit of lemon sauce, but also it has a little bit of grainy mustard and a little bit of olive oil on it. And then you have the Calabrian shrimp that is like a combination of Iberico shrimp from Spain and a mojo de ajo from Mexico with a little bit of Calabrian shrimp. We make all the bread in the house too.
So beautiful.
Our Caesar salad, that's one of the most popular dishes. I think you already showcased it.
But yeah, describe your ingredients there.
I don't use croutons. I don't like the idea of having 5 croutons and a lot of lettuce. So that's why we do a little panko breadcrumb. So you have a crunch on everything. A 7-minute egg, a little bit Parmigiano Reggiano, but also the crispy Brussels sprout. Just adds texture.
Look at you making Brussels sprouts friendly for the rest of the world.
That's exactly what we need to do, right? And that's what we presented on the board. You have a little combination of most of the flair that you have on the menu. The crispy Brussels, candy bacon, tahini cauliflower, a little bit of caprese, but it's really, really good.
Chef Jorge, thank you so much. We've got lots more to show you from the Humble Bistro, and we're going to be here for another half hour or so, so there's lots more delish coming your way right after this.
Cory is living it up at Humble Bistro at High Street up there in North Phoenix. And oh yeah, here we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. That's what Grandma used to say, and that was a good thing. Yeah.
And, yeah, now you're on the trolley from the 1920s. But yeah, and we're also chatting with a Food Network champion. 2 shows Jorge Gomez has been on. Chef Jorge on Guy's Grocery Games and Summer Cook-Off as well. Coming home with the big dollars. We'll get right into your dish here. In fact, let's push back and give everybody an idea what we're going to be making.
So today we're going to be making one of our really popular dishes. That is a cremini sacchetti. That is made with wild mushrooms, ricotta cheese, but also has a truffle bottle cream sauce.
Oh my gosh. All right. Show us how it all works.
Okay, really, really simple. So we always make the sachettis in the house. We put a little semolina. We leave it like that. So we always put 9 per order because they're really rich. And one of the things about trying to do here in Bistro is smaller portions.
Okay.
It's all about the flavor. It's all about the intensity on your palate than just making it like a filling item. So that's going to be there. It's always boiling water. It's going to be approximately 3 minutes.
Yeah. Now, see, I grew up, I would boil pasta for anywhere from half a day to a week. But an actual chef doesn't need as long.
Exactly. So in that we have olive oil with a little bit of canola oil. That's a blend oil just for cooking. And we have garlic confit. And we have wild mushrooms.
Oh, we love the sound of it all. Now, what's causing the flame there?
The flame is just part of the items and the oil coming into contact with the really hot pan, and then you just saute. Then manufacturing cream is approximately half a cup. One of the things that I do over here is I cook with the truffle oil. I don't finish with the truffle oil. So stays there, you can feel it, but it's not overpowering.
Right.
Also, one of the things that I always cook is with a little touch of chili flakes.
Yeah.
You just add that another dimensity, right?
I tasted some of that in some of the other dishes that we previewed a little earlier.
Yes.
It's just right.
Also, brown butter. So brown butter is clarified butter, so all the solids are out, but you let it cook a little longer, so it tastes like a cookie. It's almost like so intense on flavor, and the texture itself is so silky, so velvety.
This causes the customer to never be able to resist a return visit.
Well, and it's something that it tastes familiar, but at the same time, you cannot execute it at home the way you do it here.
Yes.
So now your pasta is ready. You're gonna drop it.
Oh, the simplicity we love. I mean, still, when the dish comes to the table, we know we can't accomplish this at home, but it's so fun to watch it happen right in front of your eyes, and it seems simple,
Yeah.
but years of experience.
Well, and that's why we finish with the butter, because finishing with butter is going to take your sauce. So that's the aspect on it. Now, it goes to the plate.
Oh boy, yeah, that's lovely.
And then you can smell the truffle, the brown butter. You want to lay your sachettis a little bit so people can see the ravioli itself.
See,
right?
now this is what a chef does too. Presentation, of course, is so much.
Yeah.
And I love the last moments before you deliver the food to the server.
Well, yeah,
You
that's
just want it to be
exactly what
just
you want.
so.
You want it to be perfect. A little bit of ricotta, just plain ricotta. We have here basil oil that we do with basil leaves.
Oh, golly.
Yes.
I've never even heard of basil oil. That's great.
And then you're gonna finish with Parmigiano Reggiano. And one of the key components that we have over here is the freshness, right? So we're gonna finish with lemon zest. That lemon zest is gonna give freshness, but also it's gonna cause the Parmigiano to have a better flavor. It's gonna linger longer. And of course, always a little bit of basil leaf. Nice.
Chef, I don't
And
know if
that
I've
should be
ever been
ready to
happier
go.
than I am right this moment. That is just lovely. It's Humble Bistro, and we're right on High Street in the middle block, right?
Yes.
Easy to find on the south side. If you've never been, gosh, you've got to come. And when do you open today? Are you lunch and dinner?
No,
Just
right
dinner?
now we're only doing dinners after summer. We're gonna start doing lunch, but also we're doing brunch.
Oh, great.
And we do everything in the house, and it's a combination of Latin and American flavors too.
Well, Mother's Day's coming.
Exactly.
You might as well
That's
treat
what we're
Mom.
gonna be.
There we go. Chef Jorge Gomez, Food Network star, and you can meet him in person right here at Humble Bistro. That's it for us, you guys.
Corey.
See you soon.
Is that something you would eat? Would you take a bite of that for me? That is just so amazing.
I can take a bite of this for you,
Yeah,
Troy. If you
please
don't
do
mind,
that.
I'll use a spoon.
Make sure you blow on it. It might be a little warm.
I'm going to get it all. A little bit of the ricotta,
Yeah.
a little bit of the pasta.
course
I want to
you
make
are.
sure I don't miss any of the mushrooms.
Yes, exactly. It has
Oh my
to be.
gosh, the way
Stand
you were
by.
sauteing those mushrooms in the olive. See, that's the look. That's the look I'm looking for right there. My mouth is so, I'm like chugging down my own saliva, which is gross, but that's happening.
The lemon zest.
Right? It actually makes it so much better, right?
That's a win.
And the truffle
Troy,
oil.
thank you for
all that
forcing
stuff.
me into that.
Yeah, oh yeah, I really had to
forced.
twist your arm, didn't I, pal?